Sorry for the delay there, folks. Just had to tweak the title. As Red Mario pointed out, it was the wrong title. Well, I say it was the wrong title. The title was more or less correct. I just needed to switch from 1 to 2, as it were. Although, to be honest, because they're all built into the same game, I kind of didn't really see much of an issue with it. But, like, I suppose if you want to nitpick with it, then yeah, I suppose I should really have put Tomb Raider 2, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'd have been better off putting Tomb Raiders 1 to 3 remastered. But I didn't want to do that since I wasn't going to be covering number 3. Right. Anyway, a collective hello to everyone. Welcome, Red, and I can see we've got Adam in the chat as well. Welcome. So, obviously we're going to be doing Tomb Raider 2 today. And then Thursday I now have off, so I can also spit out another stream then. Tomorrow I'm also going to be streaming, because I'm going to be streaming with Tuba. We're going to be finally carrying on with Diablo 3. It's been quite a long time, which is mainly on me because I've just been busy trying to clear up other projects in the background. Thursday we'll continue on with Tomb Raider. And then finally, on the 23rd, that is going to be my final stream, and that will be with Tuba and MC Koi, because we're going to be doing some Dying Light. I don't know if I'm going to stream on the Sunday or not. I might keep that as a blank canvas, because I know there's a Pokemon Go event on that I was potentially going to take part in, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I will let you guys know a bit closer to the time. Okay, so that is where we're at. That is the schedule going all the way up to Christmas. And then after, as of the 23rd, like I said, that will be the last stream of the year. And I will be taking a break for a couple of weeks, obviously, over the Christmas period, as I normally do. So let's have a blast for our final week. And let's have some fun. So let's see, we got to the offshore rig, didn't we? So obviously I'll recap the schedule towards the end of the stream as well, and I'll keep recapping at the end of each stream and beginning of each stream, just to keep you guys updated on any changes and whatnot. Right then, onwards. So let me see here. Move crates to build an exit. Right, so let me see. This one wants to go this way. See, I don't know if I'll cover Tomb Raider on Thursday or not, actually thinking about it. I might do something else. I might bust out a few little last minute surprises just to sort of celebrate the Christmas period with you lot, essentially. But I'm still umming and ahhing over that. But either way, there will definitely still be a stream Thursday. I might squeeze something in for Sunday as well, perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, that's that one. Now we just need to move this one. It would only have been one of them, to be fair, Red. That I got the title screwed up on. That would have been last stream. The stream before that, initially I hadn't intended on doing Tomb Raider 2. I did not expect to get through Tomb Raider 1, or the last little bit of Tomb Raider 1, as quickly as we did. I was actually a little bit surprised as to how fast we got through it. So let's do a quick game save so we don't have to do that crap again. So we could go that way, and we could get onto the plane without actually... Well, actually, do you know what? I'm going to show you guys first of all how you can get onto the plane without turning the propellers off. Then I will reload and show you the normal way of doing it. So to do it without turning the propellers off, first of all we need to get up here. We're going to need to lure those two idiots up here because we're going to need them to smash the window for us, because unfortunately these are not the sort of windows that we can jump through. I wish they were, but they are not. Although it is possible to glitch through them, it would seem. So I have had it before where they've shoved me through the glass. Doesn't it? Thank you. Okay, so if you are going for the achievement where you don't turn the propeller off, you want to go slightly to the left of the propeller and grab hold. Obviously I just goofed that right up, but you get the basic principle of it. Now we're going to do things the correct way, so let me just check my notes here. So into the water, swim left for a lever, veer back, and then to the right, hug the wall to get through. So that will be our lever, dead ahead. I wouldn't say the title was wrong, it was more of a I just didn't update it, because like I said, I just hadn't initially intended to go onto Tomb Raider 2, but it was like I finished Tomb Raider 1, we were only about an hour into the stream, and it was like I kind of need to do something. I can't just spit out an hour stream, that's just too short. I need it to be a bit longer than that ideally. Especially with some of you turning up late as well, it was like I kind of feel like I can't just drop the stream right here when they've literally just turned up. It didn't seem right. Drop down for a lever. Restock oxygen, then dive back down. Follow the tunnel back down through for the Jade Dragon. I almost wish you could turn this propeller off, it would make things a lot easier if you could. Oh, come on, grab it, thank you. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It randomly gets stuck. Again! What the hell? What am I getting stuck on? Literally nothing there that should be stopping me from going through it. Mind you, this game is from the era of games where they couldn't fix the bugs and do updates and things, because it was just, yeah, it was disc only back then. There was none of this digital crap. Right, let's do a quick game save again here. If it's really bothering you that much, Red, I'll change it at the end of the stream. It's not meant to be misleading. I can't get my words out. Like I said, it was just a spur of the moment thing in that stream. I'll admit, yes, last week's stream, the last stream I did, yes, I screwed up. I mistyped the title. I'll hold my hands up to that one. So that one definitely should have been changed, but the one before that, it was just, yeah. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me do it now, because obviously it's bothering you. There we go. Sorted. Oh, was it? I don't know anything about that. I can't remember if I pressed the button or not. Alright, so from here we're going to go... I mean, we could go through them, but I'd rather not do that until I've got my guns, so we'll take the water route. But yeah, just going to point out that it's not my intention to have misled anyone with my titles. It was just a little bit of a goof up, and yeah, a spur of the moment change to the schedule, as it were. That's all it was before anyone else decides to, you know, start having a pop. Not that Red Mario did. It just obviously it triggered him. Bless him. So. And I can't have my dearest followers getting triggered by my mistakes now. That's probably why I had trouble then with my sodding thumbnails, because there's been a couple of times where I was trying to put the thumbnails on and then it would just suddenly screw up on me. It was really annoying. I even got in touch with YouTube support because I thought something was going dodgy with it, because it was saying that I'd lost my advanced features privileges due to loss of memory or something or other, and I was like, what the hell's that about? I've been streaming and uploading videos constantly, but how could I possibly have lost that? What's going on? So now it looks like it might have just been down to the maintenance thing. That's enough out of you, big guy. Grab this. Not for the life of me remember whether there was anything down there, so I'm just going to double check, because obviously earlier I just ran through. Just move that out of the way. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else down there, because that down there is where we came from, so there's not going to be anything down there. Okay. I mean, obviously I have got the majority of everything in my notes. It's just obviously I made a cock up with my notes back on one of the previous levels, so I just wanted to make doubly certain that I wasn't missing anything. Shut this off. Right, okay. Would you do me a favour actually, Red? Just keep me updated on that so I know what's what, because I have no idea how to find the YouTube outage thing. And obviously I upload a lot, and I'd like to keep track of it so I know if it's an issue on my end or if it's on their end. So if you could do me a favour and just let me know in the Discord what's going on, I'd really appreciate it. Right, so head through door, should be 2 goons. Drop I think one drops a large med pack and one small med pack. Shit, I jumped the wrong way, I'm an idiot. That's him dealt with. There's the small med kit. Follow through next doorway for another guy coming down the ramp for a large med kit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Red, I didn't know that. Fair enough. Now, this door here does lead to the diving area, but as you can see, it does close itself, so we cannot access there just yet. I don't think anyone has ever outsped that door, but if they have, then by golly, I would love to know how they did it, because that's bloody impressive. Head forward for a third guy. There he is. Head left for automatic pistol ammo and harpoon ammo, which should be a little bit further around. There it is. The one gun in the game that I really very rarely use because I find it absolutely and utterly useless. Oh, excuse me. Oh god, sorry folks, I meant to mute the mic for that. I just could not move fast enough. Oh. Hand left for the harpoon. So the one gun that I very rarely use. Should have a set of automatic pistols in here somewhere as well. There they are. So we're getting most of our guns back gradually. Really? This is your most disliked? That's interesting. Why is that then, Adam? For me, this is actually one of my favourites. Because it's so easy and... You know, was there anything in particular that puts you off, or...? Okay, so first things first, we're gonna shove this one out of the way. See, I'm actually really torn between Tomb Raiders 1, 2 and 4 because I like all three of them equally. I think they're all amazing games, so it's like I don't really know which one to pick. But then I also, to a certain extent, do like Angel of Darkness as well. 3 and Chronicles I was not as big of a fan. I was going to say, Red, he said level, not game. Although he still hasn't answered my question yet as to why. And I am very, very curious as to why he doesn't like this level. Okay, deal with this guy. Red key card, then up the ladder on the left for the second secret. You can kind of, well, I say you can see out into the ocean. You can't really see very much, but I think that's because it's a very old PS1 game, and I guess they just didn't have as much technology to make the graphics look better. I suspect if they redid it nowadays, you'd be able to actually see the ocean out there properly. Right, drop down, head back through, this time swinging round to the left instead of the right. I mean, offshore rig and diving area are very similar, to be fair. There's not much difference in the two. Are you still with us, Adam? Or have we lost you? Son of a bitch. That's the first medkit I've had to use. And I didn't dare to run forward to try and take him on because we've got the barrels up there, and the last thing I wanted was to get flattened by the damn things. And I could not for the life of me remember what the trigger point was for them to start rolling. No, this is offshore rig. Get off me, you clown. Really? That many bullets to go down? As if. Oh, the way you're dead now. To move this. Take out the shotgunner. Try and get behind him if we can, so we can not do damage. Swing left for a lever. Whoops. I may have had a bit of a dumb moment there and forgotten just how high up we were. Okay, so head across the top, deal with the machine gunner and 2 shotgunners, then drop down for a final secret, 2 more goons, and 3 divers. Oh bollocks, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I pressed the wrong bloody button. Oh well, luckily the ladder's up this end at any rate, so I guess we just go down a second to go, well, back up. Hey up, Ollie. Right. Note to self, press up on the D-pad to jump forward, not left or right, forward. Right, we need to be quick on our feet here because otherwise he's going to have us. Let's try and get behind him. Got him. And we can recover our shotgun. Next up, we're going to be dealing with Senor Shotgun Guy over there. In fact, actually, do you know what? I might just make use of the shotgun that we just robbed back off of him, because I feel like it might just work in our favour a bit more. Sorry, pal. No dice. Grab this. These divers are getting on my nerves. Luckily they can't hit the broadside of a barn. We'll deal with them very shortly. So there's our secret down below. We'll be grabbing that momentarily. I just have to deal with one last goon. Sorry pal, no dice. Rather hoping to jump through that, but for some reason that glass was a lot sturdier than I'd hoped. Okay, I think a game save is in order here. Gonna need something a little bit different for this bit. going to drop to the water and then climb up. Wow, even this close up you still can't hit me, divers? Come on. You can't hit the broadside of a barn. No matter, we're going to deal with you momentarily. Where are you? Come on, come out of hiding. I see one of you, but you're too low down for me to hit. It's one of you. Where's the other one? Come on, I know you're down there. Where are you? Come on, come and play peekaboo with me. There you are. And so I don't want to have to deal with them because I know for a fact that the minute I, or not, I was going to say the minute I grab this, they're going to appear. There we are. Oops. Okay, I believe that's all of them. So we'll grab this med kit, and then we will grab the secret to get our Uzis back nice and early, along with a load of Uzi clips. Oh, okay, Adam. Yeah, I can understand that, I guess. I mean, yeah, you're right, it is quite industrial, and let's be honest, when it comes to Tomb Raider, it's more Tomb Raider-y when you're going through caves and tombs and things, realistically, isn't it, I suppose? And one of the biggest signature things to Tomb Raider has always been the Egyptian stuff as well. Especially in Tomb Raider 4. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most, because I do like my Egyptian stuff. Don't worry, we won't have to put up with the alarm for too much longer. We're almost done. Unfortunately, I will have to go into range of the alarm to get out, sadly. But it will only be for a few seconds. There is nothing I can do about it. We have to get out of this room to get out, so... I don't know, plug your ears for a minute, folks. I'll try and get through as quickly as I can. I do, however, agree the alarm is bloody annoying. Actually, we might not have to worry about being in range of it after all. Oh no, only just. It's very, very faint. I mean, the first set of alarms you could turn off, but yeah, for some strange reason they do not give you a way of turning off the last one, which is really bizarre. And no, there were no alarms in Tomb Raider 1 at all, but then to be fair, the storyline was completely different, and there wasn't very much in the way of NPCs that you had to fight. It was mainly wolves, bears, and then obviously the Atlanteans. Obviously you had a couple of NPCs with guns that you had to deal with, but it was like very, very rare. Right, let's move this water back. Oh, fighting with the Elgato is always fun, Holly, I'll admit. Okay, on to the diving area. Just do a quick game save here. That should be it for alarms now as well. I don't think there's any alarms in this one. I don't think. So we should be okay now. Swing right for a lever to turn off the blades down below, unless we want to be turned into a goddamn casserole down there. Drop down into the water, hang a right for some grenades. There they are. I wonder if it's any... I can see better now. See, sometimes I use the new graphics, sometimes I use the old. It all depends on where I am. And right now, going through here, it seems the new graphics light up this tunnel better than the old. The only thing I do find with the new graphics is it has a habit of blending stuff into the ground a little bit more. So we've got a dog and 2 men, one with machine gun, one with shotgun. And that is a lot of Uzi clips. I'm going to save those for now, I think. Now, if you didn't get the Uzis in the previous level, this guy here that I just dropped with the blue jeans on, he will have your Uzis. The shotgun, on the other hand, I cannot remember the next available point to get that. Just keeps swimming. Oh, yeah, there might be. We'll deal with it when we get to it. It's not a problem. Even if I have to shut the volume off for you lot for a second, just so you don't have to deal with it. Completely misjumped that because I was so afraid of catching the blade. That's the way to do it. Let's all of you down. Now that is really annoying how he can walk up and down on the ramp like that. But me, if I step on that thing, oh boy. Okay, I think we're going to have to go and catch the little douchebag. Is it worth the risk? How would I pull off such a thing? Made it. There we go. That's one way to cut out a piece of the level that's annoying as hell and avoid damage at the same time. Okay, this next bit is really, really irritating because you have to get your timings just right. First of all, we want to drop to the center because we've got the Silver Dragon secret hit that we're going to go and grab. Next, we're going to save our game again here because I'll be honest, like I said, this next bit is really bloody annoying. It's so easy to cock up. But the way I do this is I climb up, get as close to the bottom as I can, and then I swan dive it. That is the only way I have found of making the jump. If you do land in that stuff, it's going to outright insta-kill you, just to put it out there. I mean, probably by now all of you will already know this, but just in case you didn't, because I wouldn't be much of a guide if I didn't. Yeah. It will fry you, essentially. It's basically acid. And now for the world's longest ladder. 6 hours later. And yes, I did just quote SpongeBob. Essentially. There's a few things that insta-kill, let's be honest. Okay, now there's something I need to remember to grab in this next room. I actually fudged up on my walkthrough that I did a little while back. Over here in the corner is some automatic pistol bullets. Now I missed these ones when I did my walkthrough. I'll hold my hands up to that and apologise to all of you that followed my walkthrough. Although I did try to sort of roughly guide to where those were, but yeah. Right, so let's see here. Guy with a gun to deal with. He's an absolute prick because he'll literally go into rapid fire mode. Although not this time apparently. Sometimes he will be an absolute prick and he will literally kneel down and just literally constantly fire without stopping or reloading or anything, and he will wipe your health if you're not careful. I don't know why the game does it, but it does. This is also the point where I made one of my biggest ever goof ups of all time as well back in the day, because I had saved my game previous, went to drop down here for the blue key. I screwed it up. I went to insta reload so I could get back to where I was quickly. Still loading my game. I saved my game and I put myself into an infinite loop of dying basically, so I then had to start from the very beginning of the level, because every time I loaded my game, because of saving instead of loading, I would literally load straight up into my death that I had just tried to undo. I was not impressed with myself. In fact, I was very irritated at myself for it. I mean, a quarter boulder's going to insta kill. That thing's massive. It's it's designed to flatten. Come on now, Red. Let's be honest. Let's be realistic. Right. Now, if you have missed anything further back, well, slightly further back, go back for it now, because this door in front of me will shut behind us once we've gone through. I mean, it hasn't shut itself just yet. Actually, is it this one that shuts itself, or is it the other one? It might be the other one, actually. But either way, the door will shut itself. There it goes, I just heard it. Oops. Shot for the flamethrower. Okay, that takes care of that. I'm just going to safely ignore him because the flamethrower guys never ever drop anything, to my knowledge. That's a point. I wonder if the game will do that weird ass glitch again. Hurry up. One moment, hold that thought. Yeah, because if I recall, the last time we streamed this, folks, when we went to put this thing into the switch behind that block, it glitched on us, didn't it? Because it didn't open the door. Very curious as to whether it's going to do that again. I will obviously save my game before I attempt it, just in case it does decide to be a complete and utter douche, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Are you going to come out and play or what? Oh, there you are. Now, of course, I could use the harpoon to deal with him, but I just don't like the harpoon. It's such a rubbish gun. It's not very effective at all, in my opinion. Swing right for a switch, double back, swing right again for the second switch. To be fair, Red, I think some of my, well, I say some, my most common insta-kills have always been falling from a high place because I'll goof up a jump, or I'll press the wrong button and backflip or side flip off of something. It's literally my most famous way of dying on Tomb Raider, I think, in my opinion. Let's be honest. Pull out my guns now, because last time I got jumped. Or was that later on? That might have been later on, actually. Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. I messaged one of my friends earlier for something and they've only just got back to me now. And as I have stated before on stream, I'm one of these people that can't stand making people wait. I like to be swift and whatnot. And swift and accurate. Although having said that, I will initiate patience if I feel that it's required. God damn. Oh. Alright, buddy, if you want me to eject my lungs that badly, Jesus, I'll go to a sodding organ donation place and I'll donate my bloody lungs. How about that? Christ. Whew. God damn, that sneeze took the wind out of me. And I guess we just got our answer regarding the alarm. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I will do this. That way we cannot hear the alarm. And I'll unmute once we are done with the alarms. Right, so I'm gonna drop down here. Grab this. The M16. Hop back up. Save our game. And then we're going to wait a minute. There we go. Oh, clipped us just ever so slightly. Alrighty then. So with that done, we can head back to the other room. And this is where we're going to need to be a little bit more careful because obviously last time we got glitched, so God, my friend's got a lot to say now. Actually though, the more information the better, to be fair, so it's kind of useful. Right, actually, let's just do another quick game save here. Because I don't know how this is going to go. Like I said, the last time we streamed through this, obviously we placed this in, but the door didn't open. And it was the weirdest glitch I had ever dealt with. Okay, so it's actually opened this time. Maybe it was a one-off, I don't know. That's him dealt with. So you might have noticed I'm backing up the ramp. It's because I knew there was a flamethrower guy coming up, and their flamethrowers do have ridiculous range on them. I don't know how they manage it. I really don't. Just gonna pull this, and then from here we want to head to the back of the room before we drop down, because I believe there is. Yeah, there they are, right in the middle of the ramp there. God, I am dreading that snowmobile. I really am. Yeah, I think when we get to that, just for shits and giggles, we'll do a death count again as well, just to add some humour in, to try and take the edge off of the rage, as it were. So it's the only way I can see of getting through it, because last time it made me want to rage, and just, yeah. Okay, that's those two dead. I know there's more divers under there, but they're not revealing themselves, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this lever a sec. Sounds like there's one left. Yeah, there he is. God damn, he just got three clean hits. Jesus. I can honestly say I'm impressed. This diver would come up so that I can do away with him, because I feel like if I don't do away with him, he's going to turn into one of these ones that catches me off guard. There we go, he's gone. Got him. More easy clips. Awesome. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. Oh, yeah. That will be where the ambush comes into it. I knew there was an ambush somewhere, I just couldn't remember where. Now that sounds awesome, Adam. I like the sound of that. Let's see, the other guy hasn't come down because he fell down there. I know he did. There we go. I would say if you could get all of them to fall down there, including the dogs, that would be better, but it's probably impossible to get the timings right, I would say. Okay, so from here what we want to do is run immediately to the right and outside, because there's another flamethrower guy, and we really don't want to be getting grilled by him. That way we've got a much better chance of keeping the distance that we need to avoid the flamethrower. I'm going to just mute the TV again because I know you guys hate the alarm. So until I get past the alarms, I'll obviously keep it muted for a sec. Won't take very long, obviously, but just want to be considerate. One more douchebag to deal with here. Nope, it's behind me. And I know he doesn't drop anything, so I'm going to safely ignore him. I think we should be out of range of the alarms now. No, we're not. Must need to get a little bit further. There we go. We're out of range now. We can all breathe now.
Blood or answers? I have no preference. We should spill a bit of them both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look?
Sorry, Marco, I believe your name was. As Lara says, your Jackanory days are well over. But before we approach the monk and end the level, we are just going to swiftly move into here and grab the secret, and that should also give us the last of the pickups for the level, I believe. I'm just going to double check that. No, I've missed something. Shit. The hell did I miss this time? Oh, screw it. I'm not going back for it, whatever it is. To hell with it.
You are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakang. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here? In Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni B acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Best changes of Buddha's rest. Oh, I need one.
So we're at 1 hour 19. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through this bit so that we're not stuck underwater and we've got some oxygen. And then yeah, I think maybe we'll wrap the stream, because obviously I'm trying to spread these levels out so it stretches out a bit. Because obviously we're trying to fill the gap between now and February, because then obviously when February hits, it's going to be all hands on deck for Tomb Raider 4 remastered, as well as Tomb Raider 5 and 6 as well. So it's going to be an interesting period. And then also, we've got this new Elden Ring game that's coming out, which I'm quite intrigued by. So I might very well end up streaming that as well, just out of curiosity to see what it's like. Because it's not your standard Souls format game. It's got a little bit of a twist to it. I know I've been a complete numpty and not stayed up for oxygen long enough. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Ooh, just. Whew, that was close. Okay. So let's see. We are currently at 1 hour 20. That's not too bad. That's just shy of an hour and a half. That's a pretty darn good length stream, I think. So yeah. So to recap, I will be back on Thursday. I just haven't decided whether I'm doing Tomb Raider or whether I'm going to fill up the last little bit with something else. And then I will also be back tomorrow because we're going to do Diablo 3. Well, me and Tuba are going to do Diablo 3. Friday, obviously that's Fuzzfinger's last stream, so I'll be watching him. Saturday, I'll be taking a day off. Sunday, I may or may not stream. I'm not sure yet on that one. And then Monday is going to be my final stream. And I will be streaming alongside both Tuba and MC Koi for that one, because we're going to be continuing on with Dying Light. It will be our final stream of the year. We're going to go out with a zombie blast, as we so put it. And we'll probably do a big collective thank you to all of you that support our United Federation of Gamers Discord group as well. So yeah, a few fun things to come. Before I forget, Adam, I still want to add you to said group, but I still haven't received anything from you on Discord. I was rather hoping you'd friend request me because I've got no idea what your Discord is. Like I said, you can find my Discord in my description of my channel. So if you find the time, do add me on Discord, and then I can add you to the group. We might not always be the most active in there, but we do still try to be active in there from time to time anyway, at least. Alright then folks, well that's going to be it for today's stream, and I will see you all tomorrow for Diablo 3. Take care and have a pleasant evening, and thank you very much for stopping by today.